Okay, so I am here to show you what I got from BH Cosmetics and give you kind of my first impression of using the products. So I got my box in the mail. This is my first time ordering from BH Cosmetics, and I kind of played around with my makeup today and the products that I ordered so that I can kind of tell you guys what I think, since this is really the first time I have ordered from them. So I got 2 eyeshadow palettes, a mascara, and some brushes. So the first thing that I was super excited about getting was this palette, and it is the Bronze Paradise palette. And I've been waiting. I think this went out of stock twice before I was able to pick it up. So, and it is a lot bigger than I thought it would be, and it's kind of this rusty sort of rose gold color. And it has some beautiful colors. It's the kind of the eyeshadows that I used on my eye today. Got kind of a rose gold and blue thing going on. It has a huge mirror. You're gonna see my face all weird. Super unflattering, but it's got a huge mirror, and then these were the shades. I was super interested in this because of it had so many neutral, rich tones, and those will be great for every day. It'll be great going into the fall and the winters we're getting ready to. It had a highlight, it had a bronzer, and then that bright blue. I was just drawn to that color because you just don't always see kind of these really warm neutral colors and such a pop of color like that. And I did use this palette for all of my makeup today. I used the highlight, the bronzer, and I did my eyeshadow with it. So I'm going to show you and swatch all of the colors that I used on my eye today. So first, I think I'm going to start with the highlight and the bronzer. And the highlight's almost too dark for me, but it's still light enough that I can make it work. And then, so the next two I'm going to show you is this really deep kind of orangish rose gold color and the blue. And that blue has such a beautiful color to it. These shadows, I am finding they do have a good bit of fallout, but that can be fixed. A lot of really pigmented eyeshadows have fallouts. And then the last two shades I used was this really kind of cream color and then this dark brown color. So let's see if I can get them at the same time. Okay. Then you may not be able to see this light color, I don't know. Oh no, you can kind of see it. But yeah, the dark brown doesn't have super pigment, which is fine because it tends to be a color I want to use in my crease and I don't want it to just pop. So those are the colors that I had on my eye today, and I have to say, after playing with this, other than the fallout, which you have to admit a lot of other eyeshadow brands have, the really especially pigmented colors have that fallout too. You just kind of have to do your eyeshadow before you do the rest of your makeup. So it's just not a big deal. And I have to say, next to my chocolate bar palette, this is probably going to be one of my go-to, one of my favorite palettes from now on. And I did pick up another palette from BH Cosmetics, and it was the Nude Rose. And I was super interested in this. I got all this stuff in the process of them having a big sale, and I saw that this had a brush included with it, so it'd be great to take somewhere, you know, if I just didn't really have anything, you know, it included a brush. And it had a lot of neutral pink tones, and I don't really have any eyeshadows like that kind of in my palette, in my palette collection, so I thought I'd give this a try. And I kind of like that it's kind of a tin. I just like my eyeshadow palettes to be a tin. I at least like cardboard paper kind of palettes, and then I kind of like more, then kind of comes next to the like plastic, and see, this is like plastic, but it's definitely better than the paper cardboard, and then like tin is probably my favorite. So when I first opened this, its mirror had fallen off, but it was still sticky on the bottom, and I was able to like pop that back on and haven't had a problem since. These colors are actually way more pigmented than I thought they'd be. I'd already swatched them once, and I will do a couple of the colors for you. I'll do this one. And I'll do this brown one. It's going to match my skin tone a lot, so you're not going to be able to see it. See, I'll do this pinkish one. Ooh, it's really, really pretty. You still can't see it very much because it matches my skin a lot. Then I'll do this brown one, which is right here. And it's kind of, oh, it has a nice cool color to it because it's not just a brown. It kind of has like a weird kind of purplish undertone kind of. So that's really cool. I'm really excited to play with this and see what looks I can get from it. And I just kind of figured it would be a great palette to take with me places. I also got a mascara because mine sucks. So I really just needed to try something different. So I ordered the Fierce Extreme Volume Mascara. And it is in the chunkiest tube I've ever seen. And it has a crazy wand. But I have to say I really enjoyed using this one. I did my makeup this morning or this afternoon, or well, no, it was technically this morning, so we'll go with this morning. I really enjoyed using this. It was super easy, dried nice, didn't get too clumpy, nothing like that. Way better than what I have. So it's a winner. And then I ordered a set of 3 brushes. I did use these this morning with this eyeshadow, so they're a bit wet because I decided it was brush washing day. So I got a 23, 24, and 21. Then I got a single, and it, I believe, is a blending kind of brush or whatever, and it's 12. It's a fluffy brush. And then I got like a travel to go brush thing. I liked that this was the kind of material that if I got makeup on, it would wipe off really easy. And I got white. No, I didn't really want white, but it was a few dollars cheaper than the other color, so I was like, I don't care, I'll get white. It wipes off, so whatever. And these are the brushes that came with it. I thought this would be great for traveling. It's a nice little bag. I could throw some other little products in with it if I need to, lipsticks, that kind of thing. And then it will hold my whole brush set. It's got some eyeshadow brushes, some contouring brushes. So, and these are super soft and super fluffy. I was actually surprised the BH Cosmetics brushes are soft and they work really well. So I'm super excited, and they come at such a great cost. A shot to try them, see if you like them. I mean, because you could spend like $10 for an eyeshadow palette, or you could spend like $50. So, and I'm not saying BH Cosmetics, you know, beats out everything else. Like I said, I love my chocolate bar palette, but I think that this palette is going to definitely come in a very close second to that. So I hope you've enjoyed watching my haul.